Philosopher Aristotle had some good ideas on how to persuade people. Among his most powerful techniques were what he called the three appeals, designed to ask an audience to believe his argument. Aristotle called these three appeals ethos, pathos, and logos. Let's examine the three appeals more closely. First up, ethos.
Ethos is a persuasive technique that appeals to an audience by highlighting credibility. Ethos advertisement techniques invoke superior character of a speaker, presenter, writer, or brand. Ethos example aim to convince the audience that the advertiser is reliable and ethical. To deal with favorable audience in ethos means that audience is convinced of his or her credibility, and to show that his or her audience that he is credible to the source and is worth listening to. To deal with unfavorable audience in ethos is stay polite. There's nothing wrong with this unfavorable audience because it's normal. We have a personal opinion, do not take out your ego because they disagree with your credibility. Just open up, relax, give reasonable answer, and respect audience opinion.
Next, we'll address pathos, the appeal to emotion.
The Greek word pathos. Pathos means suffering, experience, and emotions. Pathos appeals to the emotion that audience and extract feelings that already reside in them. Your logical will be much more persuasive if it is wrapped up with a good dose of emotion. And next, how to use pathos in different kinds of listener. Most of the group, but a persuasive speaker, addresses our neutral audiences. The audiences are not passionate about the topic of speaker, often because they do not enough information or because they are not aware that they should be concerned. Speaker will not generally address an audience that already full agrees with them, or what we call favorable audience. Keep in mind that favorable audience may be eager to respond immediately. The neutral audience may simply be more concerned about the topic or more inclined to consider the behavior, change their advocacy. In this case, we consider offering resources for more information or a few minor steps they can take when they are ready. The next is unfavorable audience. Unfavorable audience. It's much better to establish common ground so listeners know that you share goals or interests. You may not win over everyone completely and resistance will almost certainly exist. But if your strategy helps, even if you people keep a more open mind or what you're telling them, you are making progress. So keep it up.
Logos.
I want to share to you the meaning of logos in speech. Logos is a type of speech that use logical evidences, logical information, and comparisons, analogies, and that's full of data information. That's the logos speech is all about. Neutral audiences is like just go with the flow. Okay, I will make speech. They are listening, and that's all. That's for my understanding. That's the kind of audience that they have, kind of listening that they have. That a more on listening and input information that you're given as a speaker. Unfavorable audiences, simple as this. They will do everything to distract you. They are not interested on your topic. They are not interested on yourself as a speaker. They are not interested of your educational background. And they will do everything to distract you. And how to deal with that? Focus. And then, be professional on your speech. Be faithful on your topic. Because everything that you are focused, faithful, and professional, your speech will be successful.